Hey parents, this is my very basic technology attempt to try and walk through what our offense is. I think what we've seen in the last couple games is a lot of standing around by our guys. And so I thought it'd be helpful to just kind of walk through what I'm trying to accomplish with the boys on the offensive side. And then that way you guys can kind of talk through with your boys outside of practice, have them walk you through it, have them watch this video so they understand. I think it'll be somewhat helpful, and I'm happy to do more of these videos if they're helpful. I think I'll probably try and do one for our defense and our inbounds plays as well, just so that the kids can watch them and remember. So I guess first and foremost, I try and run a motion offensive set, and motion is a really common term, as many of you parents know who are familiar with basketball, on all levels, whether it's Super League, high school, college, even the NBA. It runs a very motion style offense. And so the way that we've structured it here, and please forgive me for my amazing whiteboard art here, and it's going to get really messy, but hopefully you'll be able to follow. What we're seeing a lot of right now is my one or my point guard is coming down the floor, right? My two or my three are coming up and screening, and then it's just the best attempt at dribble penetration, right? And there's a lot of standing around here, a lot of standing around here, a lot of standing around here, and that's not really the intent. So just to kind of walk you through two kind of very basic sets or offensive plays that we try and get out of our motion offense, I'll show you really quick. So the first one is very, very basic, and it's just kind of a post motion play. So ball goes from the 1 to the 3 or to the 2, right? And we should always be looking into that postman, right? We should always be looking into that postman for the ball. Let's say it comes, right? Nothing's there, well defended. Ball comes back out. This man should go, do a cross screen. Man comes across and flashes. Ball should come right back in for play. We should be looking at that every single time down the court. We're just not getting the ball movement down into the post, especially, right? Second offensive set. I'll go to this side, so hopefully it's a little clearer. This man kind of comes up a little bit here, high post, dribble over the 2, kind of a toss, handoff, right, where this man comes around. This man screens this man, right, which frees up this guy from being able to come across. So he should either have a layup, or my post man can flash up here, easy pass here, or a layup, right? So just lots of motion. I always teach my boys, right, if you're passing here, right, you're screening away, okay? Screen away. Frees up this man. Ball's over here. Man's cutting here. Should be open for kind of a curl, right? If these defenders come up, my big man should be open, right? For a dish here or a dish here or an easy layup, right? So there's tons of options for these boys, but they're just kind of at that stage where they're trying to think through, all right, when I don't have the ball, what do I do? And so the motion style offense is really contingent upon a lot of movement, screening away, right? Back cuts. So let's say the ball's here, right? My post man maybe flashes out here, okay? This man cuts, right? Nothing's there. This guy cuts too. Nothing's there. This man's coming across, helping out here, right? It's just a ton of motion. And so I'm trying to go over that with the boys. We'll spend some more time on it tonight during practice, but hopefully that provides a little bit of help. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to give me a shout. Once we can kind of nail down the basic concepts of just the two basic plays I went over tonight, we'll add more and more and more. But right now, I just feel like it's all they can handle at this point. You guys have probably seen me get a little bit animated on the sidelines for our inbounds plays. We have two. And the boys, this last game, they did it right once. But when we call one, I've got some kids not knowing where to be. We call 2. I've got other kids not knowing where to be. And so I'm hesitant to incorporate a ton of complex offensive sets until we can really nail some things down. So hopefully this is helpful. I appreciate the support from all of you. And if again, like I am totally open if you guys